again after we're done with the fidget blows. So when we have the whole raid in the spot where the skull is now, and we AoE the murlocs on the side or the tadpoles from the green and deal with the other murlocs at the boss, it's important that people who get the aqueous burst, the debuff that the wave menders cast, you need to run it about here. So if the boss is where it is now, then once the aqueous burst fades on you, you cannot drop a pool on the ground. So it's important that we put the pools that come from the aqueous burst in a way that they don't travel across the raid. So if you drop the pool, for example, where the skull is now, it's just going to go through the raid to the boss once the boss does the drawing, and we just can't have that. We can't have the drench stacks. So if you get the debuff at that point, drop it around here, away from the raid. Also, same applies for the gladiator kites. So if the boss is where it is now, raid is on skull, then you want to be guiding the gladiators out of it and going around the boss in this manner. So you go like circles around the boss, for example. So that's the plan for now. And yeah, we'll see how the Sigla DPS is, if it's good enough with just people assigned to hunters and Ryan, then we can just keep it at that. For the other people, the other murlocs are our highest priority. Wave menders first, then just kill the gladiators, and if we have a Koliki up, then we can kill the Koliki, but we need to kill the Koliki tadpole away from the boss. So we want to pull the boss away, and the raid needs to be a bit further back to the side still, one with pillar. We'll skip that position and go and see how it goes. Again, if we go to the left instead, then I mean we just mirror position, so raid goes about where the skulls now. And you'll be running the aqueous burst about there. And hopefully we get the murlocs down before frigid blow starts.
Just quick thing with hunters. Are any of you going to use your traps under the like just next to the eggs?
I usually drop mine a bit further away because you
sure? Yeah. Fine. If we stagger them, then we won't have any problems.
Yeah. So I usually drop mine next to yours.
Which druid have vortex?
On the
Rust out.
Is it up for all of the egg waves?
Not all of them, I think.
What's the cooldown on it?
It's,
we have 3 traps, sorry, it should be fine.
Sorry?
1 minute.
It'll be up for every sickly. Or every, like, egg wave, it'll be up.
As well, we have, I think Lolly can get Typhoon. And
you want Typhoon, sorry?
Yeah, I mean, we can have Typhoon as a backup, so if the sickly ones get too close and Lolly is not taking the boss, Lolly can just go and knock them back a bit. That should be fun.
Can you even knock them? I don't think. I tried that, I think.
I think you can on the slow.
Maybe it's just, I mean, the normal murlocs are certainly capable, so I don't know. Well, try it out. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Anyway, let's give the positioning a try where we try to stack up a bit more. So the main thing we need to keep in mind is that, like, this path from the skull to purple, like this path here, and this path from skull to green, we never really want to put pools here, so that we can always run directly to the egg that we need to go to. Just keep that in mind. And those pools always come from the fidget blows, so it's important to position yourself properly for that. Not gonna put any marks for the raid. I just need to be in front of the boss basically for the
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, Lust. Come on.
Oh, let's save it for the later phase. Let's come out. Interrupts on the wave members, please. Leave. Patching soon. Going to purple. So
I
stacking
need more
purple
blood
base.
here. It's still up.
Stack up. Need to finish those eggs. So Murlocs quickly for on the egg now. On the egg. Gotta be faster with this egg. So everyone just come around where the square is now, please. To the square. Try and stack here and AO this Murloc cell. We need to interrupt some of these wave menders. Can you
A
try
lot
to
of
knock
some
back
people are just
the
not
Tadpoles
listening.
on it? Smacks, who else is there? So you guys are out of position. Gladiators need to die. They should be dead before these close. Hopefully. Back to skull now. Get me to look up, please. Guys, please stick to the plan we have for the positioning. We need to execute it so we know it works.
Sorry.
Right. Cleave coming up. Interruption.
Don't get cleaved. Don't get cleaved by these. Who's this on?
Hatching soon. Screenshot this gladiator. Go into purple again. From the purple, stack here. Hello?
What was that?
Slowly DC.
Alright. No, I'm just really slow.
So wait, who's on the 60? The loads of small ones. Just repeat, because I know loads of people on them.
On the sickly ones, we have
Yeah,
Reeve, Garincha, Korok, and Ryan.
yeah. That's it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And why are we doing that?
We're doing that so that we can focus more DPS on the other Murlocs and the boss.
Okay.
Because
Did
we
everyone
don't-
hear that then?
You do realise that sickly are always up longer than they should be anyway, even last time.
If they are up for longer, then we can put more people on it. But we start with this so we can see if it's enough. Last time, I think we were able to blow them up in time, and so, sometimes even like too early. That's actually needed.
Well,
We can always adjust if needed, but we just need to catch the DPS first.
If you tank the boss where he is now, I can clip everything.
At which point?
If sickly ones come from green, and if you tank boss where he is now, I can clip the sickly ones and the gladiators.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So a bit to the left.
We need to find a balance with the sickly DPS so that they die about once they reach that point. And whatever you need for that, we can adjust.
By the way, did everyone manage to get into the place where we were supposed to stack?
No.
Is that everyone? Like,
Yeah,
sickly people as well?
Yeah, so what happens is that, like, let's say that, let's just use like the star and orange as a example here. So if we come to orange and break the thing, so we break it, then we break the egg, then we go stand here. Sickly ones are coming from the star, everyone stacks here. And that means that the Murlocs that come down at that point will be like moving in this area. So we can kill the gladiators and wave menders a lot faster while people keep AoEing the sickly ones from here. Then hopefully the wave menders and the gladiators die and we can move a bit more spread out for the crazy close.
I think I messed it up last time. I got the debuff that drops the puddles on me.
I'm ready, sorry.
If you're standing here at circle, I go to where Skull is now, right? At the back of the boss.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I wasn't sure if I
Doesn't
was
like all of the Equus burst tools we get from the first round. It doesn't really matter because I mean, wherever you place them in this area, as long as the raid is on Skull behind the boss now, and the boss is in front of the raid around here, where the blue is, then the Aqua's first pulls from this area never get to the raid, because it will be like behind the boss.
So it's as long as it's not in front of the boss, it's fine, pretty much.
On the first round of Murlocs, as long as you don't run the Aqua's first pull to Skull, then I don't really care. But what matters is that on the second round of Murlocs we get during the X, you need to run it there in front of the boss again.
Okay.
Right, Stu here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So how fast did the tadpoles die on that round? The first ones. If they died about by that point with Rasukan, then we can just keep it at that. How was it?
From my perspective, it was hard to tell because I had a gladiator on me, so I was kiting away.
Anyone else see?
They died here. No, yeah, just before the skull, they died.
Right, that's
So
fine.
we can save some. We can swap some damage off. So especially when I saw everyone DPSing them, I didn't even bother.
It probably doesn't need like Wolf's Match is gonna be able to cleave everything, so it's pretty good. But, I mean, Double can maybe switch off them and focus more on the gladiators or wave members, stuff like that. The thing is that we'll want those gladiators or wave members done ideally before the frigid flows.
Yeah, which they're not getting done by. That's the whole point of doing it like this, right?
Yeah. So just need to keep adjusting. Nice.
5, 4, 3.
Try and get more in drops on the way members, please. Murlocs and Cleave. Patching soon. Go into green, left side. Select for the Cleave here. Get ready to switch to the egg. Egg now. We need to be fast with this X, by the way, since we have one X healer at the moment. Right, so come to the blue marker now, please. Everyone should be on the blue, so that we get the Murlocs here. Run the Aquas first, behind the boss.
We need more traps down here.
In drops, please, in the wave mitters. Right. Now spread out a bit for the frigid blows. Finish up the last gladiator. And we go back to Skull. The gladiator should be dead, so I mean, hopefully rush new game. Stack back up. Murlocs and Cleave. Can get the Suzy. Can drop some wave menders.
Move out with that.
Action suit. Going left again. Finish up the gladiator, please, and stack for the Cleave. Get ready to switch to the egg. This is the pro side. Go go.
Where do we stand now? Because it's all blue.
Just use the, let's come to blue here, for right now. And grab some of those wave menders.
We're not getting trapped. What's going on?
I can't nuke him, I'm running. This is fucking
I
retarded.
said traps. We need the traps
sorry.
now.
4 more hits. 3. One more big hit coming up here. Make generalities.
Oh, shit.
Grab the skull. Warlock's coming down. Is that clear? Action soon.
Cool.
Going left again.
Someone's getting.
We're getting the colicky this time, so we need to kill all the wave members and gladiators before
Set
the
button click, please. Turn the switch gear.
Nope.
But I guess all this, of course. Central one.
I'm taking a lot of damage, so just watch out.
Rocks and the wave menders kill them first. Fight the gladiators in tight circle around us. So we can clear them. We should move.
Calling case on
Okay,
20%
everyone get out
is
the
in
raid. Everyone get out. There's a colicky
That's
still
what.
up.
That's what.
9 stacks.
I don't think this blue thing's working. Because we can
let's
we can
see.
only do it once, and then we can't ever stand there again because there's always going to be water there.
Nope.
Well, there's been water there every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what puts the water there? Anyone knows for 10 points?
people being there or putting it there.
Yeah.
It's not the wave members. It's a good effort though.
It's the other thing when he's doing his casts.
Yeah. So it's a frigid close, right? So if we move away from that area for frigid close, then we never get the water there. Which means that it's always clear of the pools and we can always go back there, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of areas we can use this as long as we just need to keep the general principle in mind that we don't want to block the egg area. And some people just drag the boss right back to the middle after the egg break and just dance around the boss, for example.
Sarah cheese.
The hunters have the trap salt, so we have like positions for the trap salt.
Well, I dropped mine later, like because they weren't out of troops, so like I dropped it though. But then there's obviously
the traps are usable in each wave, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
I put mine right under, just ahead of the eggs. So as soon as they spawn, they're in it.
Yeah,
They're
and then
basically in the middle of it.
as soon as I saw the nearest sickly tadpole about to leave it, I dropped mine then.
Yeah, so you guys
You can probably just pre-drop it.
Yeah, I could, but I want to make sure that we're covering it, so like covering as much floor space as possible with it. Kind of like we're doing with the pools at the moment.
You guys can have like front, middle, and back set up everything.
Can you call when the fridge is going to happen? Because I don't know if people's going to know.
Sure. I mean, the whole idea with this positioning is that we want to. The idea is that we're grouped up so we can cleave the Warlocks a bit better, but I mean, if it's worth it or not, it's up to us.
They're not dying in 10.
Well, hopefully everyone's on them. I mean, as long as everyone's on them, then we can engage the DPS on them properly. It's working.
5,
We will be reaching the fourth
3,
one.
2,
So,
1.
leave soon. What's coming up? Interrupts on the way, minutes. Debuffs. Action soon. Going left side to the green. I just switched the egg. Go. So come to the side a bit on the blue, please. It drops on the wave, menders can come here. Out with the debuffs, please. Back behind the boss.
Got it.
Our frigid blows are starting to spread out now.
We need to move. It's already getting water then.
Yeah, it's
That's just
playable. One more secret left.
I'm glad it is really high.
Yeah, back to Skull. Can you show the gladiator, please? We'll just move a bit earlier next time. But it's right after the going ends. And drops a wave mentors. I'll get the debuffs, please. Hatching soon, going left again.
Rocky.
Left again.
Don't tank
left
that.
again. Stack up. On the egg. This is the egg that needs a bit more DPS.
Nuke it, fuck me.
Are you just gonna go high until my debuff runs out, sorry?
We got it, we got it, we got it.
That's good.
This is some shit water.
Yep.
That wasn't the... we just low on the DPS.
No, but there was a pool right under it.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, it's perfect.
The people were slow at getting to the soaking there as well. We almost died.
Press sir.
Didn't call it
Oh,
what?
it wasn't.
Yeah, so right after the drawing ends, pretty close starts. You guys are free to use the more of the middle of the room also for the rigid blow pools, as long as you don't put them right on the skull. But in general, the more we can just say put, the better for healing stuff and so on. We obviously it needs good moment. But
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Warlock's big,
Both of them on me, what the fuck?
Catching soon. Right side. Step for the fleet. Get ready to switch to the egg. Egg now. One boss. Bit to the side here. Don't leave this Merlix jump.
Move out with the buffs.
I need to move
Pressure
now.
closer starting now. So you speed to more of the center now. Moving the boss.
Oh, well, someone didn't move.
It's not too horrible.
Back to skull. Leave a Murloc skin. Let's pull the boss a bit more to skull, please. Wave menders. Catching soon. Going to left side. Get ready for this egg. This is the egg that needs a lot of more DPS. No. A bit more towards the skull, sorry, the blue here. So come to the blue and drop some of the wave menders. Controlling. Burn those debuffs out. That's from rest. Creature pulls are starting now, so use the space. Just use the space here. Pinch off the Murlocs.
Get out of that corner. Asteroids, we can't put stuff there.
Two more. One last hit coming up. Heal up. Come back to skull. We should improve these pulls on the skull, guys. Tony.
Gov drinking.
Cleave coming up soon. Murlocs. Drops.
Don't get cleaved.
Patching. Going to the left side again. Try and dodge those pulls on the way, please. Stack for the cleave.
Come on, guys, seriously.
On the egg, please. It's past DPS again. Right, good. Drawing. Give these Murlocs all we can still. Out with the debuffs. After this drawing ends, just use the space again. I've used the space. Don't be in front of the eggs now, please. Or the skull. Put the boss a bit to the side. Warning. Six more hits.
Don't be on skull yet.
4, 3, 2. Rapid rally, please. Last big hit coming up. Need to heal up. Defensives, healing pots.
I hope it's not drain.
Should I get Susie out?
Yeah. Murloc skin. Wave menders. Wave coming up soon. Drops.
It works now, by the way.
Patching soon. Go into purple, right side.
It's gonna be colicky this time, guys.
Step for the cleave, get ready for the egg. Vote for this egg if you haven't used it yet. Alright, good. On this, Murlocs, please. Drop the wave menders. Out with the debuffs. So, creature blows are starting, so use the space again, but do not be on the skull or do not be at the X, please. Finish off the gladiator, and then we can move the boss for the colicky. Moving the boss a bit to the skull, please. Do not follow the boss. Be on the
Tell us on the
colleague,
big
even
guy.
melee, even melee.
Come to Lally. Come to the nipple.
Stay back.
Please get the
Stay back,
colleague
people.
Get out! Like, what the fuck is wrong
It's
with
good,
you
it's
guys?
good.
Back to the skull. It's fine.
Don't be on
Just like-
It's not good, it's not good.
Not that.
It's alright, just need to rotate around a bit. You just move the boss a bit more away from there.
Nah. So much damage.
Too much stacks and shit. At that point.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stacks first thing. Healers need to just pop cooldowns later on. The damage just keeps going up and up. And you need to use the healing cooldowns like towards the end of the pitch close.
Was that the third, right?
It was Berserk.
Really?
Boss Berserk. Yeah.
That was so far.
Was that what you died from, sorry?
I'm just dying for the fun of it.
Do you think we can take one more off the sickly ads?
Probably. I mean,
It depends if what, like it.
Because I'm not being funny, but it's literally like there's Drew with his relics is just fucking annihilating stuff.
Well, it's
anyway,
me and Ryan
so-
are doing 60% of all damage to those. So you could probably take one more person off.
Yeah, because then you
This-
could get them on the ads and get them down quicker.
If you look at the tadpole damage on the sickly ones, is someone able to? I think Grass is able to push a lot on them, like similar to Ryan and Drew. So if we put, maybe we can take both of the like Reeve and Korok away and put Grass on it, and then we'll have Grass, Ryan, and Drew on it.
I don't think it's good. I mean, Josh is like destroying the boss. So
Does it?
I honestly, I don't, like you don't need to take 2 people off to put 1 person on. You can just take 1 person off.
I don't know how much. Does it affect a lot on? I don't know what like Distro Warlocks do, so I don't know if it affects the single target on the boss. So.
Well, yeah, I
But it's
won't better touch the boss, and plus they'll die too quickly from our rain of fire to really do much.
Alright.
I mean, if you're going to take, maybe, I don't know if either Korok or Reeve, but Korok's got pet, so I don't know how long it takes them to get over there or whatever, but I don't know. You can take 1 person off.
Which
I'm
one?
usually pretty slow on the sickness because I had to burst on the egg.
So do you want to just focus on the boss then, Korok?
Well, the Murlocs, you mean?
Or the Murlocs near the boss. And me, Ryan, and Tom can do the 60. A little tadpole.
Yeah, sure.
Let's try that. Probably need to cut the 4 healers if we can get the DPS. Some adjustments we can do also for the DPS is not have everyone move for the soak, sorry, the cleave soak at the egg. But it's going to be a bit rough for the people who actually do so. So it's not really good.
There's no point in doing that because don't people need to stand on the side anyway for the gladiators?
Yeah, but
They're gonna have to move there regardless.
Yeah, the players to run. They can use like the other side.
4,
It
3,
changes the position.
2,
Just
1.
keep going with this thing.
You hear that AT works for interrupts now, by the way, so worked for me yet.
It works if you target the Warlock if you're trying to AT, but it doesn't work the AoE.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
No. Okay.
Watch your debuffs. Go in our right side. Step for the cleave. Get ready for the egg. Egg down. Egg, egg. Take to the side, please. Watch your debuffs, put them in front of boss. or middle of it. Drawing and Bridge of Flows are starting now. Speed of the sickly is with the more flows.
No, that's fine, fine.
Did anyone have to move for that?
Scroll.
Move forward.
Doesn't matter.
No logs. People. Patching soon. Going right side again. And down. Stack for the cleave. Get ready to switch to the egg. Need to have good DPS on it.
Nah.
No.
That's what we need to move down. Somebody want to bring the DK or?
Sure.
So I don't think people are really listening to where we should be dropping these pools and debuffs. It's just getting.
Yeah, they're a bit
to
shit,
be honest.
actually.
Like
Yeah.
it's not that hard. Just move away from the egg.
For the Bridge of Flows?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like they're like all over the place. Like, you know, we said like move to the left, and when he's doing frigid blows, move like in here, and people just standing around doing all kinds of random stuff.
It was basically blocked in now, so you have to get stacks or be late for the soak. So it's not good.
I would take a small paper.
Can we stand here if we're on purple?
Why?
We have a better view.
I can't stand there if I'm gonna be on sickly at least.
How
long's the break?
I have range.
8 minutes.
The problem with the other side was the people who was range to the sickly ones.
Yeah, but I have range.
I think the main thing is like after drawing, people just need to vacate this area completely, like because he's gonna do the frigid blows after, and you know those debuffs, those swirlies are coming. There's no reason to be anywhere near the eggs.
Yeah, but look where I am.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying like, you know, that's fine. Like it's just like, you know, when we came here, there was like pools all over here. Like how did that happen?
If we want to use the spot that Smex is talking about, then it means that we are abandoning the strat that we had with the positioning. The reason we position in the same spot already is that we can prove up the wave menders and the gladiators better and keep them down before Bridge Flows.
But I mean after frigid blows, when the swirl is coming.
Yeah, that should be perfectly fine. I mean, I'll make a picture here.
Storm just hit me, by the way, so if I ran into DC, it might be because of that.
Just put a picture on the Rasukan channel. This is the whole idea. So if after the frigid blow starts, you can pretty much just be anywhere, but the lanes you can see like painted out with the red lines. Because as long as we have these paths available for the X, then I mean, it doesn't matter where the pools are.
I've got to ask, gladiator damage, is that everybody or?
Gladiators are highest priority for people who don't have any other higher priorities. So I mean, boss is the last priority.
No, it's just that it seems to be Nick and I seem to be miles ahead of the other two melee. That's all.
Well, maybe they can tell us if there's something.
I don't know if they're doing something else in terms of damage-wise, but if you take the enrage pull, I was top with 65, Nick did 52. The next highest melee was 25.
I think the ads are okay at the moment. Our biggest problem is this pool shit.
Some of the gladiators doing the X, they were alive a bit too long, but yeah, just to improve a bit on the full placement. I think what we usually should try and do with the boss positioning is once Frigid Blow starts, and if we're on the purple side, for example, then we just move the boss a bit to this side, so that we don't at least have to move closer with that boss. So we pull the boss, for example, there, and now we can just use the area behind the pools.
Are we ever going to use these X?
Those X will never light up since we put the boss here. It's always the two furthest X from the boss.
Just be around this place when the frigid blows are.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys think some of the other X work better, we can use also those X. So if we put the boss here, then it's always like orange and purple lighting up.
No, I mean when frigid blows is happening, we can use it, and we just killed the green egg. We can use this whole side to put swirls.
Yeah, that's right. Also applies to the same, like the put the boss a bit onto the side here, so you can use like this whole area here for the swirlies.
Yeah. It's better to keep the green and purple clear.
Yeah. Just gonna reposition it just before the drawing ends. The blows happen just after.
Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out our new music video for our song. Excuses are all that I hear. All I can see when I look in the
Sir, did I get my whisper?
Yep.
Should I try, or do you think it's a bad idea?
Right.
Hmm?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, I will clear all I can, of course. But it's just when I start swapping, I lose more than what seems worth.
Better we can keep the gladiators in, the better the cleave folks anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, people should basically just run around melee range, and the gladiators will just run around in the middle under the boss and get cleaved. Then we get, for the people that are actually focusing ads, they will be able to cleave off to the boss as well. So it's a win-win for everyone.
I'm back.
I don't think I will just probably keep the storm. You guys live in a farmhouse or something.
I have a few times, but it's
Storm is fine.
fairly rare.
If the lightning strikes, then nothing works.
Yeah.
That's why you need to have a backup generator.
We had a...
That might get fried as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Surge Protector.
I don't know what they're called. We have these, let's see.
Like every
This building where the power comes in, if the lightning hits those, then we're out. Rip.
I'm pretty sure every outlet in Finland, like there's more modern buildings where it's protected already, so...
It's just when it hits the main source here, then it's fucked. Rip.
I don't have Dreamweaver. What do you need to go?
Sorry, come again?
What do you need?
10 Dreamleaf.
For the flask?
Yeah.
Just wait me for the flask instead.
Alright, thank you.
Dromloff.
So we got to the enrage, so we should be able to get this done. Just
We should
My
be able to not.
rally's not on the cooldown list. Do you want it on the fly when you call it, or at a specific point?
use it when it looks bad.
Usually when the frigids are going out, and just before the big hit usually takes people out.
Pretty much 80% of the fight then.
Yeah, is that before you name Tranks, or?
Just let me know, Susie, what you need.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's just that my AM isn't used until 4 minutes and 55 seconds. So I could use it before.
I just use it on the first frigid blows as well, man. Just count backwards
can...
3 minutes and then.
Yeah, you can basically use it at any point you need or want to use it before, like 1 minute 55.
Yeah, I just don't want to snipe asteroids.
That's alright. I mean, you know when Astro is using his, and you guys can always just call it.
Can I get someone, please?
Can you have a storm, please?
Left them all.
No, he's got to run. Otherwise his immersion is ruined.
Run from the maelstrom. The maelstrom.
You've got water walking.
It'll suck me in. The deep home.
I beg your pardon?
Suck me off. The deep home.
Remember, guys, it's really important that we keep attention to the fringe stacks. It's just gonna make life really hard towards the end if we get fringe stacks.
When is the enrage? What minute?
6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Warlock, please. So place. Patching soon. Going left side. Sorry, right side, purple.
God damn it.
Stack for the cleave, please. Get ready to switch to the egg. Egg. So move away from the egg now for a while. Get on these Murlocs and drops in the wave, and then there's... Move out with your debuffs, please.
Not to there, to the middle.
Yeah, to the middle, please. The drawing is gonna draw the pulls to the boss. Fidget blows are starting now.
The sickly.
Just use the space we have here. Shield wall.
Are we moving? Oh.
Back to scroll. And the Murloc. Critical cleave.
Some people are not standing on that.
Left side. Nice whip.
We had like 4 people not standing in that cleave. Come on, guys.
And that one.
GPS should be better first. That's what quick.
Ah.
Tom and Cora, are you still putting traps down?
Yep, it walked through mine.
No. Just be careful where you put them because I just put one on the ceiling by mistake.
Oh.
Because I aimed for the eggs, but it put it on the ceiling, so just be careful about that.
You aim for the sky.
Oh, fuck off.
Wow, okay. That's rude.
Who never aims for this guy?
I just got no procs on that first group of artillery. I got one like halfway through, and then that was it.
Do you have 2 set tier 19?
Do I? No.
Yeah.
Not right now.
I mean,
I've got 4 set.
do you have it, but like, so do you have the pieces?
Not on me, I think I've got the leg in there.
Alright.
I'm wearing the gloves.
Try and get your... Yeah, you need gloves and legs. Okay.
Is that the biz now? Still.
What?
T-set tier 19 your biz.
For AoE, you want to wear 4-piece tier 20 and 2-piece tier 19.
That's disgusting.
For me, I have to wear it even on single target.
Yeah, it might be. I haven't got 4 set yet. It might be better for me single target as well, but I haven't seen that. But for AoE, it definitely is because of the supplements. It reduces the cooldown of true shot.
Massively.
Yeah. So if you can get your hands on that, then you should, with any luck and some lock and load blocks, you'll have true shot up every 60.
I think I do anyway, but like I said, yeah. No, I didn't. Sorry.
You can't unless you've got relic.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Because I would have used it.
Well, let's get this done. Hopefully, we all understand what the plan is, so let's...
Kill it.
Focus on executing.
It's all about Ryan getting
Four,
procs.
3, 2, 1.
We shouldn't rely on that.
Well, that's 4 lock.
Watch your debuffs. Someone's in the raid with it. Someone's in the way. Well,
It wasn't.
right side. Stack for the clear, please get ready to switch to the egg. Egg. One boss. Come a bit to the side, please. We wait for the drawing. On the Murlocs. After the drawing, just spread out a bit more to the middle. Gonna reach the boss here. Do not be in front of the X now. So Millie, you gotta be like in front of the boss basically. Right, come back to the skull. Drops in the wave members. Help with the devils, please. Patching soon. Right side again. Purple. Finish off those side gladiators. Stack for the cleave. Cleave coming up. Ready to switch to the egg. Egg now. Again to the side a bit here with the drawing, get on those other Warlock and drops on the wave members. Drawing is done, so we just move the boss a bit to the side here. Come on, please. Make rally, please. Shield wall up. Watch those bulls coming up. Finish up the gladiator. 2 more hits. Right, so that's the second one, right? So we have Dogs, AM, and Wings, correct?
Yep.
Are you using it too early, Go?
I'm using Wings early, and I'm using AM towards the middle of the cast.
You need to time in the way that we're topped up before the last hit. Tracking the stacks on the boss.
Okay.
Are you?
So yeah, well, as I said, I'm using Wings just as we go into Frigid Blows, and then I'm using Aura Mastery when we have like between 4 to 3 stacks left.
I think that's too early.
Could be. Okay, so I'm gonna use it say on the
Just try and delay it
second
a
or
bit.
first stack.
Yeah. Let's try to delay it a bit, we'll see what we end up with. Do we have any other small healing cooldowns we can use before that? From anyone else? We also have Hazard's Darkness on the second one at least. Just put it somewhere like in front of the boss where you can be, or where the melee is.
Sure.
This guidance isn't used anymore, Ryan, or?
Only if there's AoE, but usually when that massive blow happens, there's like no Murloc effect.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
leave soon. And drop some blade miners, please. Out with debuffs, patching. Left side. Stack for the clear, get ready to switch to the egg. Clear now. Egg. Totem boss. Clear beat on the side. On the wave menders. Join. After this join, just spread out a bit more. Moving the boss to the side here. So don't be at the X. Don't be right on spell. One more hit coming up. Then we go back to spell. Even Murlocs. Catching soon. Finish up those perimeters. Right side, purple. Tone boss. Stay for cleave. Get ready to switch to the egg. Egg.
I need to move faster next time, I think.
Yeah, a bit faster. Right, again to the side a bit. Wait for the drawing. On those wave menders. Drawing coming up. We'll reposition the boss after this. Shield wall up.
What's the
Pulling the boss
sick
to the side a bit. Frigid blow starting now. Watch where you put these pulls. Make barley please.
I've done it.
There's a gladiator quite high.
2 more.
Just a sec.
Why is the gladiator still up?
Back to skull.
He was pretty far from the boss.
Just a bit more to skull please. Boss on skull. Stack for the cleave, here in front. Interrupts on the wave menders.
Move out with these.
Watch your debuffs.
Who's that? Who's that? Sam?
Pulling the boss a bit to the side. Go in purple. You guys need to cover around here. Come quick, please. Come quick. Come quick. Keep coming up. We're just switch to the egg.
Gladiator.
On the egg
That's
now.
fine.
We
kill these
careful,
ads.
throw in quick on these
We've got the
Murlocs.
colicky.
Yeah. Out with the debuffs, please. Out with the debuffs. Gob, can you sack me, please?
Move out for frigid.
Move out for the colicky as well now.
Yep. I'm gonna put the post back to skull. You guys stay there.
Got no personals.
See you
Don't kill it, don't kill it! Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and raise the.
Well, people aren't fucking
Someone
moving
is
out.
moving.
Back to skull now. Back to
Melee
skull.
were on the boss.
Back to skull, please. It's
Too
coming
early.
from. It's fine. We're just losing people through the blows though. Swipe. Any ideas from the healers for that?
I think it's more we need to be smarter with the colicky ad.
Oh, the boss
Because
enraging is not helping at least.
That's exactly it. He's got 1 stack because the colicky died at its ankles. So
Can everyone just move like away from the boss so we can just kill
Well,
that? And
the thing is, we're getting told to spread out for the frigid blows anyway, so there shouldn't be a
First,
reason for anyone to be near it.
The first group of people we lost, it wasn't for the it wasn't due to the physical damage increase on the boss rack. We lost people to the frigid blows, and we were hovering so low on the frigid blows, so we need to figure something out.
I think we should have another CD on the third as opposed to the first one.
Which one? We have two. We have Trunk and him on the third one, right?
Yeah, and then on the first one we have him and Wings.
I don't think him's off cooldown on the third one. Because if he's using him at 1 minute, then it's a
To be honest as well,
cooldown.
I think we had too much stacks there. The pool placement was pretty messy near the end, because there was nowhere to move at that point.
The him, I mean, Asteroids can tell us if it's up or not, but the frigid blows on the third one, the blows, they last for a while because we have so many stacks up, so that's why it's like should be up towards the end of the blows.
Anybody ever cheats?
Is your him up for the third frigid blows choice?
Not really.
Right, let's just save it then. So
There's a hammer here.
Thank you.
I mean, I had 10 stacks there, and I'm near bottom on frigid blows damage taken. So stacks must have been fairly high.
10 stacks what?
From the pool, and I was near the bottom of damage taken from frigid blows.
Yeah, but damage between was 2 million, so it's not really great.
True, but I'm just saying. I guess we had because I was expecting me to be top, right? Since I had 10 stacks.
Just checking something real quick. Yeah, some of you guys are taking crazy amount of stacks from French. Insane amount.
Who?
Check this. Everyone just check this, please. This is just from the last attempt. Like, compare the lowest stats on Juve and me to like the highest stats. Holy shit. That's so much extra cross damage that we take, right? So you can bet your ass you die to the frigid blows.
If you look though, a lot of the melee are high. Does that mean melee aren't moving out properly? If you look like Harzat was 19, I was 19, Zoit was 28, Nick was 13, and we're the highest ones apart from Asteroids.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys get these stacks from the pools right on the ground, so I mean, just move. Yeah, if you die in spirit, then you can't really avoid those, but I mean, other people shouldn't have that excuse. We can't underestimate the pools. Like, even if the pool doesn't kill you, the stacks you get from it will kill you later through frigid blows. Spoken.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wave coming up soon. Watch the wave menders.
Someone getting cleared?
Watching soon for in right side. Purple. Stack for the cave. Deliver the switch of the egg. Egg now. Get on the side. Just wait for the draw in. and drops stuff on this Murloc, please. Out with the debuffs. Gonna move the boss a bit to the side
they
here.
got destroyed.
Gladiator still up. The boss.
Don't stay in the middle. Or,
Gladiators.
Can you just rep those?
Yeah, I deleted them.
Watch your debuffs. And drops in the wave meters quick from the side. Full sun. Guys, please move early with those debuffs. Make me nervous. Touching soon, going left side, the full one. And we're getting the colicky up. Stack for the plea, please. Get ready to switch to the egg.
Can you call out the world markers, Zarek? Because blue is confusing me. And taunt.
On the egg. Corner. Be on the side a bit until the join. Wave mentors. Wave mentors and gladiators first, please. Moving the boss a bit to the side now. Bridge it closer up.
Guys, we need to go out now. Just go out and nuke this now.
3 more stacks.
Everyone get out.
Guys,
get away from the ball.
Moving the boss.
Fuck me.
It's just staying on the ball.
Who's on it?
There we go. There we go. Good. Fucking hell.
Everyone needs to peel away from the boss when we kill the colleague. It jumps to kill players, and we don't want it at the boss so it doesn't invade. Wave menders, please. Clip coming up. Watch your debuffs. Patching soon. Go in the green world marker.
Taunt when you can.
Let's go through it.
Just go through it. Come here. Nick rally. On the. Watch how you're not standing the pool now.
I'm getting destroyed.
And watch those pools, please. Wave menders. Over the boss of this coordinates. Wave menders, please.
Watch the pool.
I need to move.
Castle,
Go, can you sack me?
The wave man is still up.
Just kill him off.
Gladiator.
Don't be near skull.
4 more stacks. Nick, rally please.
Don't get any skull.
Heal and bots, guys, defensives.
Nice.
Back to skull now. Back to skull. Totem boss. In drops on the wave menders. Clear coming up soon. That vortex is not a good idea.
Sorry.
Kill this, hatching soon. Left side again, to the green world marker. Stack up please. There's a small gap you can go through. Stack for the cleave. Cast darkness please.
Is that a good idea when it's ship? It's fine.
Oh no, it's fine. Sure it works that way?
Yeah,
okay.
I skipped to them.
I thought it still splits.
I don't think so.
On the wave menders please, in drop. Watch the drawing, watch those pools. Susie, gonna get a sack.
I've got a lot of stacks.
I got 12, fuck me.
Oh, we need help on the tadpoles.
Dead, yeah.
Just help out. Everyone destroy them. Destroy death poles.
Silver.
Need to call it out sooner.
We're on track on damage now, though.
We honestly need to be careful where we put these things, because there's like no place to stand sometimes.
Maybe at that point, since we're going to enrage anyway, do you want to just ignore those tadpoles? I mean, they move slow enough, we can kite.
How much damage does the colicky do? Out of curiosity.
The boss is too high to ignore those ones.
Well, he's going to enrage in 30 seconds. I mean, just the sicklies. Because they move pretty slow, don't they?
I don't think we can ignore them for 30 seconds while the boss is at like 13% health. We're better off just killing them quickly, and then we can just focus on like DPS in the boss without the distraction from the ads.
But if we, at the same time though,
You know,
if we
sorry.
just ignore the sicklies, we can just kill the gladiators, kill the other ones. I don't really think the sicklies is that big of a deal.
Was there no colicky one up at that point?
No, it was
Could
just-
we not get away with that one just jumping around?
Well, we can't really be as passive clear. We'll probably kill it, and if it dies on the boss, it's going to get.
If everyone moves out, so we can kill the colicky right away.
It's just an idea because we struggled then. Well, I had line of sight issues because I got the thing on me. So when you stood where that torch is near green, to the right of it, you can't see the sickly ads.
Just move out a bit, it's fine.
No, because I was gonna drop it under like 5 or 6 people, so I was trying to get out of their way.
What, the debuff?
The thing that drops the pool on the floor, yeah.
It's supposed to run to the middle.
Well, I was fucking just there. It was either that or I died. So
When the colicky is up and we're supposed to be killing it, yeah, it's still on the boss. What are people doing? As in, are you still DPSing it, or are you just waiting until it gets out?
How the colic works is that jumps to people and does AoE damage to the raid.
Yeah, I know, but like what I'm saying is when
I'm just explaining for everyone in general. So when the colic dies, if it dies too close to the boss gets an enrage buff, which increases the physical damage, so we die to the cleave later. So what we need to do is we confine the raid to one side, wherever side we're on already. We pull the boss away, and everyone will be killing the colicky, because we need to minimize the people at the boss to minimize the chances that it jumps to the boss.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is when people aren't running away from the boss, what are the range doing? Because like for example, I'm just stopping. So we're losing? I think maybe we're losing a lot of damage on. Okay, you're nuking the boss instead.
Oh yeah, until it's out.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't do that. I can't keep switching.
Yeah, and for the melee that have run out, we're just standing there like plebs.
Yeah, so we're losing a lot of damage on the boss because people just aren't moving out the quality.
Has someone tried stun on the colicky? I think it's stunnable.
It's stunnable.
Alright, so I mean, when it gets to low health, Sam can creep it out, you guys can stun it and kill it.
Yep.
Don't know whether or not grip works.
It should work. It works on the other ones at least. It works on the tribute, for example, so unless they change
Yeah,
it.
I've done the wait minutes and stuff to interrupt, but I've not tried all of it.
Track, you hear it?
Sorry, I thought I'd hit ready. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Leave soon. Watch your debuffs, action. Right side purple. Lead coming up soon, get ready for the egg. Egg now. On the boss. On the wave meters, please. Watch the pools coming in. Moving the boss to the side after the going ends. Watch where you drop these pools now. Back to skull.
Fucking hell, it's so sketchy.
Cleave coming up, interrupts into wave meters. Watch your debuffs, please. Pass.
Cancel those spinning.
Patch and soon. Right side again, purple. Stack for the cleave. Ready to switch to the egg. Egg now. It's coming back. Bit on the side again on the wave miners, please, if you're not doing other stuff. Draw in, watch your debuffs. Moving the boss to the side as the draw ends. You ain't gonna get a buff, please. Watch where you place these balls now. Make rally, please. Big hit coming up soon, you need to be top here. And back to skull.
Go drinking?
Where we're standing? Circle.
Yeah, yes. Leave soon and drops into wave matter skin. Patching, going left side to green, world marker. Left side to green. Turning. Stack up for the clear, please. Shield wall up. Get ready for the egg.
Egg.
Hit on the side until the join. Watch these bulls coming. Raki, you'll be rallying this, but delay. Okay. Watch those bulls and then spread out a bit. Watch where you place these bulls now.
Watch the sicklies.
Bob, can you sack me, please? Oh, are those sickly ones getting so close?
I called them.
We got close because I had a driven assault on me, so I had to run away to get back to the boss.
Alright, well we need to just remove the call of these sort of things so we can pick it up on them. Basically, if they, I think we can think of it in a way that if they cross the midpoint, like between those two eggs, then just, if they're still up, just switch them and get them done.
How did I fuck us?
Blade Drew.
Well, after the first one to sickly hit somebody. So we were lucky to get to the second one.
The sickly what?
The sickly, one of the sickly ads hit somebody, and it obviously it does 3 million damage to everybody in the red. So
that was me, sorry. I went out to help with him. I thought I could get away in time.
Well, I mean, like, when, what? Why would you? The first one, right?
It's, if the sickly ones are coming from purple, let's say, if they ever cross, like, let's say, the skull point, just everyone help out and get them done quick.
No, but which set of sicklies did you try to help out on, Rocky?
The very last ones where you said I can't hit them. You got the gladiator on you.
No, okay.
some of you guys still going so high with the drenched.
Some people are doing so little damage to the egg as well.
And so it needs to lick Raki House Devil. Just remember to pull up some resources before the egg comes up. We need burst on the later eggs at least.
4,
Still
3,
a bit
2,
get broken a bit
1.
later on. Leave from there. Patching, going right side to purple. Step for the clear, please. Get ready for the egg. Egg now. Cloning boss. Keep it on the side. Join coming up soon. On the wave emitters. Careful with pulse coming in.
Trap.
Moving boss a bit to the side. Three more stacks, 2 more stacks. Last hit coming in. Back to skull. That's a bit of a bad pull on the skull. Just try and more to the side next time.
There was literally almost no damage there from the frigid blows.
Warlocks and cleave again. Get me up, please. Coming up, big drops. Watch your debuffs.
Get the debuffs out.
Patching soon. Going right side again to purple. Stack. Stack in front.
This is the colicky one, guys, by the way.
On the egg, please. Tony boss. Get on the side. Wait for the drawing. Watch those pulls. Moving the boss a bit to the side here.
Whoever that pull is, that was sucks.
Gladiator and then everyone out for quality.
Does it move out now? He's out.
Yeah, just creep it and stun it, please.
We gotta try not to egg.
Stacks.
Don't get the water next to the egg.
That's perfect. 2 more hits. Raki rally, please.
I'm safe.
Back to skull. Right, Cleveland.
We're sub 50 in 3 minutes, so that's good.
That's good.
Go drinking.
Cleve coming up soon. And drops on the wave emitters again. Watch your debuffs. Watch Lolly a bit here, right sticks. Patching going right side. Down for the cleave. Stack up, get ready for the egg. Shovel up. Egg now. Egg. Good.
That's too close.
Bit side. Drawing coming up, be careful with the pulls. You can get access first, put it to the center a bit. And drop the wave mid.
We need a trap down for these.
Moving the boss away.
You need to move them really fast.
Yeah, move. Back up, Lolly, back up.
Right, good.
If you need help, it's cool for it.
Don't be on skull. Don't be on skull.
Bubble.
Don't be on skull.
4 more hits. Do not flood the middle yet with the bulls. Not yet. 2 more. Nick rally, please. Last hit coming in. Tony boss. Back to skull. Good job.
I hope it's green.
Remember to use your potions if you haven't. We want to burn this as fast as we can so we don't have to deal with the last pressure blows too long.
We need to plan our route if it's the other one.
That's right, let's go. Hatching soon. Kill these, watch your debuffs burn out. Right side. Sorry, left side, left side, left side. To green Warlock marker. Stack up here, please. Get ready to switch to this egg.
Healer's dead.
Egg now. Egg, 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 everyone. This is a bad egg.
It's fine, it's fine.
Alright, good. Deal with the Murlocs, please. Still deal with these Murlocs. Wave Menders interrupt. Tony. Watch those pools coming in. Every defensive you have here. Pass just darkness to melee for the last set of the frigid blows, please. Every defensive you guys have.
I don't have anything.
We need help on. Oh, come on.
I don't have anything.
Just kill those gladiators and then the boss. Last gladiator, please. Every defensive you have here. 7 stacks.
Holy shit.
5 stacks still.
Wow.
Oh. Right.
Wow.
Pretty rough with the last set.
We're so slow though, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a bit slow. I think, yeah, we can think of some ways to optimize the DPS, but it means change the positioning a bit, I suppose. Let's get out a nice race.
I'm fucking done.
Yeah, we should be like, with 4 healers, we should be able to skip that next time. We can think of some stuff to help with it. Roll for the boats.
Biotches. Is that your biz, Korok?
Alright, I'll get him.
Fuck's not at the moment, I think.
Nah, it's okay. Doesn't matter. It's not my biz.
Roll for the Shadow Relic.
Oh! Say what?
What? What, right?
It's got a piece of shit?
Oh, you bitch! You
This
little
is,
fucking bitch. I want that.
It's main spec for a set.
I don't even think it's an update. An upgrade.
Oh, what the
You
fuck?
slut.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck
Give it
you,
to me
right.
then.
Sorry, guys.
Can I get a
Vanquisher
rest?
gloves. Yeah, someone
Fucking
just
right.
throw it on that list.
I did already. Fuck.
I died again.
Again? What?
I need to actually.
As in, I was alive when the fight ended, but I had the debuff on me, so when you rezzed, I died after the res.
So it was your own fault.
Can't grow gloves.
What do you mean? You know, what do you
Just
mean?
use it for me.
Fuck me, it's so hot.
You should have banned us, man.
My fucking computer's like a fucking heater. I'm dying. The sooner I can close the skin, the better. Are we done?
It's just Asteroids and me closing sets. Or is anyone else? Okay, well, I'm gonna grab those then for Tuesday.
This was Zara's plan all along. If you pass on all the normal and heroic tier, you get the mythic tier.
Are we doing that 15 now or another day?
No, I'm not today. We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we're down for tonight. But yeah, for I think for next time we might consider just keeping some of the range DPS out for some of the cleaves. Maybe it helps with the DPS a bit. But it just means that those people need to use the side a bit more for the ball dodging and stuff.
So, Zara, are we gonna go to Inquisition before we kill Jaden, or what? What's the plan?
Well, we have some time here, so we could do Cook Shade and get it done for the relics and whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, next up is Inquisition, and for it, I think we'll be using a bit more the method strat, like I mentioned on the Inquisition channel, because we don't have like mass grips and stuff, so it's gonna be the method video way a bit more. So check that out if you want. Yeah, good to get this done. should be less of a. I think the DPS check on Inquisition is a bit lower, Sam, so it might be that we just have you heal there. But we won't be 3 tanking it at least, so it's either DPS on the DK or just healing. But yeah, it might be that initially we just go with the healing stuff.
And what did we learn today?
My procs are amazing when they
Check
happen.
the. I'm actually interested to see the kill on this. How many trench checks people do.
Took 1 million just before it died.
How do I even work this website? I keep fucking.
See you later.
So,
Wow.
is it?
Well, somewhat better at least than most of the fucking polls.
Yeah, if you like ignore a bit towards the end when it was a bit of a mess.
Can you please not look at mine?
Better. Ryan took like 19.
Yeah, Ryan sucks.
20.
I felt rushed into death near the
From
end.
4.5 minutes, something bad happened.
I keep charging through them to get to ads, which doesn't really help.
Why do you do that then?
Sounds like poor plan.
Rockford, that
Habit.
sounds like a fucking.
It's
like
a weird. That's not saying I always cross a train track when the train is coming just to go to the other side. It's like
Well, no,
I
charge one for rage
It
to
is,
get to
actually.
the ads. It's just habit that I charge in.
That's just like saying,
But
oh,
that's again,
I'm just gonna drive through this red light because it'll get me home faster.
Yeah, it's like the most stupidest thing ever. Out of habit, I'll just drive through it. It's like, what the hell?
Rockford, I think you should stick to making brownies. You know, on eBay, you can't actually give negative feedback to a buyer. It's impossible.
Do you guys
That's it.
do you guys know what fucking quest do I get for the bonus seal of broken faith?
What do you mean?
I have a shit that says each day the nether is disrupted.
Yeah, you have to go to the Nether Disruptor, and then there's a quest.
You need to find the table, face the table, then turn to your right, go down the hill, and there's a guy channeling stuff. You speak to that guy.
You need to jump into the water and rotate clockwise 3
Yeah, I
times
see.
in order for
Yeah,
your
but-
seal to be granted.
It's not just to rotate clockwise 3 times.
You also have to have your hand on your dick.
You.
So you just get them for free like that, like.
Yeah.
You do, but like at the end of the week, some guy will visit your house and do.
I don't give a fuck. I'm living the moment, bro.
You live what?
In the moment.
Yeah, I bet you'll be feeling living in the moment is going to be really great when he's doing in the bum.
Maybe he's into that. You're
Yeah,
so
maybe.
fucking. Why you gotta be so like that, Drew?
I don't know.
people
I
like
hate
this
Muslika.
stuff.
Crazy.
Some
Fucking
people
hate
like it up the
Muslika.
bum.
Yeah, Muslika does. Muslika, when are you actually going to graduate and become a doctor?
Tomorrow.
No, seriously.
For fucking serious.
Are you serious? Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow I have
So
the
tomorrow we can call you
presentation of my
Dr.
diploma paper and it's done. It's fucking done.
What's your
And
surname?
then you're going to be Dr. Muslika.
Yeah,
What's your surname?
and
Can I
gonna
call you Dr.
fucking
Warlock?
castrate your devices, Drew. Can't wait.
It's like a, you
Yes.
know, I'm a bit concerned about you becoming a doctor based on the number of times you said in raid that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, sometimes I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. At least I'm an honest doctor.
It's like when you're in the middle of surgery, you just can't go all of a sudden, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And just call it quits.
They have lower standards in Romania. Remember.
Hey,
Anyone can become a doctor there.
Hey, Muslika, if you're honest, right, and you fuck someone up, you can tell them, sorry, I fucked you up.
Yeah, of course, I'm honest.
No, he's going to, like, they're going to ask him, so what are you going to do in this operation? And he's like, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
It's gonna be fun.
I think WoW should have smell-o-vision so that every time we kill that Warlock boss, it should stink of smelly rotten fish.
Why?
Because that'll be hilarious.
Why? What? Why? What? Why?
That'd be awesome.
No. What? What? Is that only applied to that boss or all bosses?
All bosses. So,
So
Kill
after we
Jaden
kill-
smells like a used sock.
Why would that? Why used sock?
Because have you not seen the fanfics?
No.
There's many a Kill Jaden fanfic.
Oh. What would it smell like when Goroth dies then? Like a barbecue.
A used sausage.
Why is everything used?
Because you can't leave a sausage unused.
What the fuck does a used sausage even smell like?
Oh. Well, we need smell-o-vision for that.
Just
Can't
say-
describe. Can't you? I can't describe smells over the internet. That's wrong.
You're strange, man.
You know, what's it called when you can't smell something? So, like, deaf is you can't hear, blind is you can't see. It's also when you can't smell.
Well, that's just not having a smell. My mum can't smell.
No, there must be a
you know
name
that?
for it.
Hey,
Sam, what's the name
It's
for it?
called anosmia.
Anosmia. Ah.
See, Drew. I mean, Ritalika's qualifications are already
Sam,
coming in
it's not
handy.
gackhead. What are you on about?
What?
Sam said it's
Definitely knows.
gackhead.
Gackhead.
Gackhead, yeah.
I bet that's the 1800s version of saying it. That he read in a book.
I guess Mutalika is a doctor now, if he knows what it's called, anosmia.
That might be the Romanian saying of it, then.
No. It's
If
in Romanian,
missed
same shit.
my pun to you about the nose thing, the smelling thing.
Your pun?
Yeah, I messaged you.
You did? Where?
Yeah, on Discord.
Okay.
Just you, because it's not good enough for everyone else.
Well, I'm just gonna read it loud.
Okay,
Read it.
that's fine. It's like Tony levels though.
Oh, fuck's sake, okay.
Read it.
No one knows. Oh my god.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I think
why
I just died a
messaged
little
you.
inside.
Okay, Sam, yeah. Makes sense.
Anosmia.
Anosmia.
Are you
Anosmia.
Drew?
Huh? Yeah. What?
Have you been able to get more than one coin yet?
I did it on my hunter, but it won't give me more than one on my death note for some reason.
You do realize, Drew, that you need to actually have space in your inventory for these coins. Well, in your currency tab. So if you're at 6 out of 6, you can't get any more, Drew.
Yes, I know that.
Okay. Are you sure?
The
Go and
reason
check
I
your
know
video
that
right now. Go and
is
check your
because
video.
I figured that out today.
You dickhead.
No, I figured it out today, not on my DK, on my chamois. Because I have 6 on my chamois, and it wouldn't give me more. But for some reason, it actually doesn't give me more on my DK, and I have 5. So I don't know.
Anosmium. What was it?
Anosmia.
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 Apotheca. Right, Smax?
Have you ever met someone with anosmia, Mutalika?
No,
I have.
Why not?
I haven't. I don't fucking.
No, you're not very like well-rounded doctor. Then, are you?
Anosmia. Are you trolling this? Because that sounds too close to nose.
No, I think
The
that is
word
right because I've heard it somewhere.
actually, so that's why it sounds like. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is anosmia. I googled it.
Man, I googled it as well because I was thinking maybe it's not in English. So
Okay, I've had a really blank. Like, what are the 5 senses again?
Touch. Well, there's more than 5.
Was there?
There's like 9 or something retarded. Hot.
I was in 9.
Temperature. There's a sense of motion.
Really?
Yeah, there's gravity. You sense
Warlock.
all.
Really?
The basic
Yeah.
sense you thought there's 5.
That's bullshit. There's more than that.
It's
I said the
horniness
basic
one as well.
ones.
Yeah, the basic retard senses. Me, maybe.
Stupid. What? Ryan's maths. Ryan's maths is not a sense.
Yeah, it's actually like a disadvantage. It's like an anti-sense. I'd lose something. I don't have to do maths anymore. Drew got me through it. So now when I make these programs, when I get like hired by the military and I make like some fucking next level thing with some shit
If you
code
get hired
and
by
I
the
kill
military,
like
I'm moving to
50,000
North
people, it'll be Drew's fault.
Please, God, no. Just ask me.
I'm gonna credit you. I'm gonna be like, Drew, help me with my maths with this.
And then they'll say, helped you or did it for you? And you'll be like, did it for me.
I can't say that.
And then you'll say, I almost fucked it up because I copied it down wrong and I handed it in wrong.
Fuck off. We're using old code.
Yeah, whatever.
It was. We needed to have something ready and you were taking your sweet time teaching us.
What? Sweet time teaching you? I can't help it that I had to teach you the same thing like 10 times.
Sorry, Drew, I'm just pissing around. I know how to trigger you. It's not my fault you're a bad teacher.
Shots fired.
No, I'm just kidding, Drew. You're actually a good teacher. I'm just a bad student.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck me, it's so hot up here.
I fucking love this butt.
I love your butt.
Fuck.
If you had to give up an attribute of yourself to gain Ryan's sense of maths, what would it be? You have to gain Ryan's sense. Huh?
Oh, I said none before. You said you have to gain it.
You have to.
What was Josh gonna say? He sounded serious for a second.
Sam said my life.
That's rude. Sam?
What was the question?
You have to give up one attribute of yourself to gain Ryan's sense in maths.
My peanut allergy.
No, it
That's
has to
a
be
good one.
No, it has to be
That's a
something
good one.
good.
No, I like
Something
that.
that you really like about yourself.
Yeah, he likes peanuts. And he
I like
just
my peanut allergy. Makes me unique.
makes you retarded.
Don't know what
that means you'll be no, that's
makes
not
me retarded, Ryan. God knows
that's
what
because
would make you.
no, he can't do that because he gains 2 things then.
I would
gaining my
give
math
up a
skill
lot
again.
for your sense in
He's
maths.
gaining his
but I
math
don't
skill,
try.
your math skill, Ryan, and he's gaining the ability to eat peanuts. So that's not, you can't do that. You have to lose
Gaining
something.
my math skill- That is, gaining my math skill is losing something.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of the thing.
So I'm not gaining 2 things, then I'm losing 2.
Yeah, that's the whole point. You have to lose
Depends
2.
a lot on how your math skills are from
Better
before.
than Ryan's.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
What's your favorite triangle?
Pixar didn't happen.
Raki, what's your favorite triangle?
I'm going to be smart to say Dara Lee then, but...
Dara Lee triangle. That's
Oh
a
my
knock
god, I
product.
want to actually just end you now, right now.
Isosceles, there you go.
Derily isn't even a fucking triangle because
I know
it's
it's
got a
not.
curved edge. Oh my fucking god.
It's a sector.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's a sector. Sector of a circle.
You can't come back from that now.
I did say I want to be a smart ass.
I've got a question. When you're cutting up pie,
Yeah.
when you're cutting up pie, this is to Rocky mainly because he's a chef. When he's cutting up pie,
Yeah.
how do you work out where to cut it, Rocky? Do you use maths, or do you just wing it?
I know roughly how to... It depends how many portions I want out of said pie.
I want
and the shape of
12.75
it.
portions.
Wow,
Why
roughly.
would
So
you get-
you telling me if I came to your place and got a pie, I might be getting stinged out of a little bit of my pie because you've given it to someone else? Because it's not equally done. Is that what you're saying? Are you saying I'm not going to get my money's worth?
So you care so much about pie, Drew?
Drew, if you came to my house, I'd feed you for free, so you wouldn't have to pay for it. So you've got no reason to be offended.
Still, I want my money's worth. I've travelled all that way.
Yeah, he wants his
Get your
fuel money
money's
back.
worth if I gave it for free.
He wants his fuel money back for
Yeah.
visiting. Hey, Smacks. Wow. Smex has muted.
Don't blame him.
Of course, man. We're talking about pies, and he's a chicken. Chicken goes in pie. He's offended.
You think we'll get Demonic Inquisition this week?
Yep.
Sure.
What's that?
Do you think we get the other boss down? Or reset?
Sisters.
No, not
We have
sisters.
2 whole raid nights on it now.
Josh, you owe me, by the way. You owe
Why?
me.
What do I owe you?
You owe me that. You owe me.
How do I owe you?
Because I made you switch to from what you were doing to what you ended up doing, and you got rank 1 in the world. That's all me, baby. All me. I did that.
Maybe.
Well, not maybe. You were going to be a stubborn bastard and do what you
No,
wanted.
I didn't. I said okay.
Yeah, because I explained it to you.
No, I was like, okay, let's just try it, and then
Yeah,
it
and
worked
you got
out.
World 1. Little bitch.
I was actually surprised, but it doesn't. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because I need time to ramp up my Rain of Fire, and we have shit AoE outside you guys that are already doing that job. So,
Exactly.
and I had 2 Incinerate relics as well, so I was just fucking wrecking.
I felt like I was doing really good, and now that I look at the rankings, I'm 38%.
You got rank 2 on burst damage still, guys. So I mean,
Shut. Doesn't matter.
You know why, Ryan, don't you?
Because those other Shamis get procs for all of them.
Also, because but like I saw a video of them, and normally they only have 2 people on the sickly ones.
You know what I think?
So if we can control them a bit better, we can save one more person. Like another person can go on the boss. You don't have just me and Ryan on them.
Rian.
Is that your name?
My name is Rian. I come from Barcelona.
I'll give you that one, Drew. You win.
Cool. You owe me something.
Tay's actually said well done. That's pretty good.
Who?
Like one of the best Destro Hawks.
He just said, well, what did he just say? Well done, now go away, or is it
No,
well done?
No, he said nice one.
Like, head.
No.
Nice one,
What did you message him saying I got number 1?
No, I said I beat Pyro as a joke on the logs, and he's like, I'll prove it. Because it's a bit of a meme with that twat now.
Yeah.
I linked it, and everyone was like, oh, what the fuck? How did you even get Rain of Fire uptime? I was like, well, because damage is pretty low.
Wow.
Oh yeah, because you're AoEing all the fucking tadpole things, so leaves the rest to me.
Next time I'll fuck you over.
No,
Tadpoles will reach the boss.
you've got your job, mate. I've got my job.
My job only gets me 38%.
That's because you're trash.
Wow.
Wow, just saying it as
Rank 415. Get on my level.
I'm gonna start going for some DPS rankings too next time.
Boss damage rank 8. Rank 621.
I think I was last in boss damage probably.
No.
No? Who?
Oh, actually, I don't know. Wait.
I think I probably was. I literally saved all my CDs for the tadpoles.
I had to use
I don't even check boss damage. Ugh.
I had to use ELT though. I hate it.
What's ELT?
You know, I have to live tap all the time.
Check my
Unpowered lifetime.
Check my health graph from Harshitan. I think I can afford to go a bit more on DPS.
Do you yo-yo like crazy? So.
Yeah. I was using like a stamina trinket, and I'm building completely defensive for this. I'm still like getting wrecked. It's pretty fucking annoying. The shitty thing is like you're saving medication for the big hits from the boss like Cleave and the other damage burst that you need it for, but then the boss hits you for like 60% outside of that, which is melee attack, so it's a bit can't really do too much.
Did Gov acknowledge he was late, by the way? Or did he just brush it off?
No, I thought he apologized for it. It wasn't his intention to just like dismiss the way.
It's not my intention to Give a fuck. No, I don't have anything. Does anyone want to play Overwatch?
Did you say Overwatch?
Overwatch. In my country in Barcelona, we say Overwatch.
Sam still here?
No.
Well, when I get my force, I'll be able to smooth the damage a bit more.
Does anyone want to play Overwatch then? De-stress on some nice casual Overwatch.
That is not de-stressing.
Is it ever casual with you, Ryan? Last time I played, you got really, really salty.
That's just how I play Overwatch. I like to get really salty and then I like to take a little break. Hello. That's how I purge my salties. I gain all the salt and I just expunge it.
No one likes
That
to
was
play you like that though.
that was Wolf Droid.
Hello.
I can come for a game or two of this room.
Let's do it.
Holy shit, Rack, you gonna play Overwatch?
Rockford and Zero.
I always used to play on a Friday night.
No, it's not Friday.
Thursday.
No, it's not.
Thursday.
I can do it.
So I used to play on a Friday night. I
Alright.
played for weeks.
Yeah.
Overwatch. Hey,
Fine, let's play shit.
what's
If
that
Sasa
guy called?
gets salty, I
Said
just...
Feeder is on.
I know.
Oh yeah, Zeru.
Oh, Josh, your mic sucks.
What?
It's not.
I talked to Christina, and she did get back to me. She said she's interested, but I think she'd rather hear it from me. I think.
I think you need to just hug her.
I
We
think
need
she'd
it all.
rather you ask her if she wants to come back, so rather than John.
Is my microphone bad or something?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's just a
It's
little
just
loud.
different. I'm just trolling you.
It's
Okay.
not.
She doesn't
Nice and
believe
loud.
Res.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I feel like she wants the red carpet rolled out for her or something.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
I think you should talk to her and just say the way she left was not very good, but we can understand because Stanley was a fucking bitch.
Mhm.
And then
Wait,
use those exact words.
Who's
I can
Christina?
say
Is
that.
that
Yeah, Priest
Yeah,
Healer,
okay.
yeah.
She's
No, that's
she's trialing somewhere else this week, I think, but she misses it here. She said.
Yeah, I bet she does.
Just make it clear
What do you
that
mean?
we're going through
she,
some
miss,
hard
she,
times.
she misses Ryan actually.
Bow
Really?
chicka wow wow.
Yeah,
Well, why
because
didn't she
you're
fucking
spamming
add
like
me?
shit. Because you're spamming like shit. You never shut up.
It's funny because it's true. Ryan is.
Zero, remember that stuff I told you to write down, and then you to tell it to someone? What was that?
Anal.
No.
What?
I told you to write something down and say it exactly back to someone, but I can't remember what it was or what it is about.
Oh, it was to Reeve.
Oh, to Reeve, that was it, yeah. Did you tell him?
No, I haven't told him yet.
What? Reeves getting kicked?
Yeah.
Hey, are you coming on, Zero?
I'm just gonna grab some water while Zero looks over.
Zaharu. Darling.
Now remember, Ryan, it's only a game. Why you have to get mad?
My fucking
What are the,
computer is heating up again. Sorry.
Was it Mistress that drops pure pants? Yeah. Yes.
Pantaloons. Why are we Are we changing boss order just so that you could get yourself some nice pants?
I just think I'm gonna be fucked if I don't like.
What, get the tier?
Sort of don't think it's even about the tier in the end. It's like gear in general.
Well, why don't you just get some gear, man? You always pass the gear off to other people when you need it the most.
Because we need it more on the DPS.
I guess.
I like how everyone's saying, Drew, that I must be padding on the tadpoles. I didn't touch him.
Yeah, well, tell them.
I am.
Well, also, why do you give a fuck what they think?
I don't. This is funny.
On the lock Discord?
Yeah.
Can you invite me there, by the way? I need to check some back resources.
Can do.
True. Do you honestly think Joshua JTT is my middle name? Taylor.
Do you mind?
Do they have like some guides on Discord? I suppose they do.
Yeah, they have a website now.
Yeah, I just need to check those out.
I invited you, I think.
Rocky, you suck, dude. What the fuck does stodgy even mean?
What do you mean? What do you think? What?
It's random. It's not random. It's quack-a-block.
Quack-a-block?
Yeah, quick
What?
play.
What?
I hate everything that's
say
happening right
say
now.
that again? What
Quack-a-block.
What the fuck is that?
The fuck did I agree to this for? How do you guys put up with him for an entire evening?
Quick play.
I put him on mute.
Oh, quack-a-block. Okay.
Yeah, quack-a-block. Exactly.
Hey, Drew.
Hi.
How are you?
Do you actually put him on mute, Rocky?
Who?
Rocky, you actually put him on mute?
Of course he doesn't fucking mute me. He doesn't have the balls to. He needs me.
I've linked you the website as well.
I'm typing now. Jesus fucking Christ. You're making me read stuff and alt tabbing. I fucking hate you.
Sorry, I was eating a brownie, so.
Fuck
Rocky,
your brownie.
Shut the fuck up and eat a brownie. Key lime pie. I want some key lime pie. I made that like a few years
It's a
ago and it
chocolate,
was okay.
chocolate digestive base as well.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good, but also sounds really bad for you.
It's from an American cookbook, so it probably is.
Oh,
Hopefully.
yeah. Probably. It's like, have half a cup of lard. Stupid Americans and their stupid
half a
like
cup of
units
cream.
of bullshit. Where there's 26.5 cups to a bushel and 12 3/4 bushels to Fahrenheit.
Wolfie, shut the fuck up.
Dude, I think Wolf Pup has been traumatized by an American cookbook.
Wolf Pup. Stop walking through me. You're invading my personal denka.
Look what you did, Zazzy. You made someone quit. Who was it?
How long does this orb stay on? Personally, put it on.
As long as you've got them in sight. I mean, you've got a small leeway when they go out of line of sight, but you have to maintain vision.
You playing Overwatch or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to join?
No, I don't.
Why not, Josh? You love
destroyed
to
this
Overwatch.
Garcia.
That's a really original name, Khaleesi.
It's pretty original.
Who's called Khaleesi?
Someone on the opposite
This
team.
person called Kalishi.
Alright.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Should you come play Overwatch with us?
Nah.
I'm surprised you don't play it, Josh, actually.
Why?
He used to.
Well, because you like hurting yourself, so.
Fuck off.
He used to play Overwatch and then he didn't.
Fuck, I knew it was going to happen.
The path to Desolate Halls isn't open until you kill sisters, right?
Don't think so.
Yeah. Your sister is gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Could use a heal.
Can't see it, guys.
Me too. Are you trying
died.
to?
Josh, does it strike you as at all surprising that Zazzy was a Hanzo main?
I'm not Hanzo main.
Yeah, whatever, mate. He would be a Genji main, but he doesn't know how to.
Me too. Are you trying to get the demo ring or something?
No. I'm actually trying to get the sacrilege ship.
Oh, what? Just for the achievement thing?
Yep.
We're doing really bad.
Yes, we are.
It's my warm-up game anyway.
I'm always awesome.
You always lose the first quark block.
I don't know why you don't go Affliction with Ticker, and you could actually like beat me on damage.
Check this out.
Because I have better. The best in slot legendaries are in destruction. I don't know.
What have we got for Affliction?
I have the bracers in the head.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'd use, and I have other stuff as well now.
Yeah, well, I use them too, but after the shoulders dropped in destruction, I don't know. Like single target seems stronger and more dependable.
Yeah.
Plus now I have the trinket, the one from Twins.
Twins?
So I don't know. Aren't they called twins or what the fuck?
Oh, you mean sisters?
Sisters, yeah, exactly. And that one is very good for destruction, so. But I'll try it out after I get the trinket from Kill Jaden. So.
What are you missing something for destruction that Metallic or?
No, for affliction. I mean, it's not missing, but at the moment, my gear is better for destruction, so that's why I'm playing destruction.
I notice you have a lot more haste than Res.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I was lucky, maybe.
What?
We aren't wearing the same items.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know like distro stat weight, so I'm just noticing there's a difference between, or a huge difference between haste between you guys.
I'm primarily going for haste mastery, but high level beats everything still for me. So intellect is really quite strong.
Yeah, that's my idea as well. But I have like a ring that's really good for mythic dungeons as well. It has a lot of haste on it. So.
With destro, you just want balanced stats, really.
Yeah, but it's not quite possible.
I have it.
I would be able to do that with some off pieces, like belt or wrists, because I need to replace my wrists at least.
What sort of a damage percent is Chaos Bottle on like Destrolux? Is it doing like?
Well, how much damage you say?
Yeah,
like the damage percent.
It does about 3 to 4 mil.
Who's killing the pup?
No, he's meaning like percentages and.
Yeah, it's like 30% of your overall.
Yeah, something like that, like 25, I think. But it depends on fight, because if it's like the boss we just killed, you will have a lot of damage coming in from like an incinerate.
Soaking it.
The most useless fucking altar, so.
Which one?
Mine.
Oh. We just need to push it a tiny bit more if we can get in there.
I'm in.
I should have altered the.
Behind you. Oh.
Fuck me, dude.
Ah, they finally got me. Oh, never mind.
Can't kill the fucking widow.
It's okay, I've got. Where is she?
Miles away. You won't kill her.
Well, I've got my ult. That's what I mean.
I know she's miles away.
Right, push. We got this.
I'm gonna flank.
Where's the widow?
On like the top
I
left
see her,
bit.
yeah.
Those rest behind us, rest behind us. Figures.
Head bum stop me.
Go back behind us. There's widows on the right side.
Oh yeah, I'm going to upset the widow. I'm hacked.
Every time Reaper just comes for me. I need to push it.
Yeah, we're not going to get it.
Of course we will.
What are you playing?
Overwatch. Joanna?
That's a good warm up, to be honest. We did pretty alright.
No.
No, we literally did.
No.
Well, I mean, maybe you did shit. I did get 4 gold medals.
A Reaper. Try a different team.